I'm excited for this time in life, and I'm excited for what it is we're doing, and I'm excited that she's in my life, and I think she's amazing. My kids love her. It's a win-win right now.
Do you ever see yourself becoming a mom on your own accord one day?
Kids have always been on the cards for me.
Do you guys talk about working together in other facets?
We do.
Well, first of all, you guys, tell me about the Search for Smiles campaign and I guess what it means to you.
So the Search for Smiles campaign is really cool. They're doing this new search engine that everybody can use as their main search engine. And the money that is generated from just the everyday regular use of that is donated. It seems like now is the right time for people after this pandemic that don't necessarily have the funds to be able to donate to causes. For them to just be able to get online and do what it is they normally do, and the donations are made for them.
How did you guys get involved with this together?
Well, we've both separately known Amy and Scott for a long time. So them knowing us together approached us, and we bonded over wanting to do good and create change and the whole passion for philanthropy when we were getting to know each other. And so the fact that this came to us was
we bonded
cool.
over that among other things.
Among other things, yeah. Many other things.
Don't just let her
philanthropy and other things.
We're just such
that
good
was our
people.
common bond.
No, it was many things, but that was one of them. And so it's really cool that this kind of came to us and we get to be a part of, you know, I think Bryce said it best, actually. It's something that you can see an end to. You can see real instant change with what we're doing here with Smile Train. And that's so cool, you know, to be able to see that gratification, that change.
This campaign is all about bringing smiles to other people's faces. For you guys, what is making you smile so much right now in your lives?
Aside from Sharna and my kids, just honesty, just people being in this place of like really accepting connection and really listening to each other and really enjoying life and seeing the positives in things. There's really cool things happening, and I'm excited for this time in life, and I'm excited for what it is we're doing, and I'm excited that she's in my life, and I think she's amazing. My kids love her. It's a win-win right now.
I can't help but notice how much you're smiling as you are talking about Sharna, and then I can't help but notice how much Sharna is smiling. She's like glowing, hearing.
So we talked about this before because people have been like, "Oh, the way she looks at him, like she's," and I think Sharna just has a much happier face than I do. So I think
I disagree with this entirely.
Okay, so then let's agree to disagree. So it's kind of like, I've known Jeremy Renner for a while, and he's got one of those like real serious faces. Yeah. And it's not because he's completely serious all the time. That's just the way his face is. This is just my face. Like I'm super happy, but I don't wear it the same way that she does.
That's so funny. I will say Sharna is a very happy person. You're a very smiley person. Lots of positive energy coming out of you, which I do love, but it does have to be nice to hear him speak so highly of you.
Yeah, it's always beautiful to hear him say nice things. I think we all have to learn to take compliments better. You know what I mean? And that's something we even say to each other, you got to learn to receive. And so we all have to get used to being comfortable with that. But it is really cool because I second it. I mirror it. You know, I love him. I love spending time with the boys. They're amazing. I love having them in my life. And I'm really excited that we get to do things like this with Smile Train and help bring smiles to other people. That makes me smile. Knowing that I can make a difference makes me smile.
So I like the way you brought that all together and you answered the question, and you were also complimentary. I like that.
You also, though, you just dropped the L word. Is
Oh, love? Oh, I totally love her. That's without any question at all.
Without a doubt.
That's so sweet. It has been almost a year, I guess, for you guys. What do you have?
8 months? 9 months.
9 months?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Who's counting? Other than her?
It's been 9 months and 14 days.
Right. 6 hours.
Will you
34 seconds, 35 seconds, 36.
will you guys do anything for the big 1 year anniversary? I feel like that's a big milestone.
I'm sure we will. I'm not going to share it with you because that's too much information, and you don't really want to know.
I want to know. What do you mean?
What is he talking about?
Tell me more.
You'll find out. You'll see.
We had that conversation the other week though of like, what is that date? Like, where do you choose that date? Like the day you met, the day you kissed, like when is that? So we chose our date, but honestly, 8 months has gone really, really fast. It feels like the blink of an eye, but I also feel like I've known him my whole life. So it's one of those.
Brian, Father's Day is coming up.
It is coming up. I didn't even realize that until somebody mentioned it. They were like, "Hey, so Sunday is Father's Day." I was like, I probably swimming and jumping on the trampoline.
Okay.
It's gonna be just to spend time with them and to spend time with her and do that. That's honestly amazing for me. That's absolutely enough and perfect.
Yeah.
And then the next day it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Well, what do you have planned?
The 21st again.
I don't know what to do.
That's
you guys
fair.
have known each other for a while, so you can sit with Sharna one-on-one and you can be like, "Hey, so what's going on for your birthday?" I'm not telling you anything.
I have no idea. But I second, it's the same thing as what we would do for Father's Day. You know.
Yeah. Just hang out by the pool and enjoy family time. Those are the
we're not going to swim for a birthday.
Okay, but for Father's Day,
I'll tell you that much. It's not just going to be swimming with the kids.
Okay. Speaking of pool time, Brian, you did post the cutest picture of Sharna and the kids hanging out, swimming. How has it been to watch your kids really bond with Sharna?
It's been amazing. She's great with them. She really is. She's super fun. They love hanging out with her and doing things, and she has a great connection with each one of them. But she's also she just instinctually sort of knows how to not be a step parent in that way, but like really just bond with them and love them, and they feel really safe with her. And it's an amazing connection that they have, and she has it with all three of them on their own. So she really knows what each one likes and doesn't, and she walks the line really well with them.
I love
They're
that.
amazing kids. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
it's not a hard gig. You know what I mean? It's not a hard gig. They're really cool little humans, you know, and it's just becoming good friends with them, you know, knowing what they like and playing with them and having a good time. And they're really
you know
awesome.
Way more about dinosaurs than you knew before.
I know the names of dinosaurs, like
it's
for real.
Been a big year.
I've always loved kids. I loved, you know, teaching kids, and I've worked with kids a lot. A lot of my friends have kids now, and I'm obsessed with them. So it was really wonderful for me to be able to connect with them.
do you, not to get too personal, because I never like when people
Because you know I'm going to shut you down if you do. But go ahead.
But Sharna, do you ever see
Just step carefully. That's all I'm going to say. Okay.
He's got your back.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself becoming a mom on your own accord one day? Is that
For
something?
sure. Kids have always been on the cards for me. 100% they've always been on the cards for me. So, you know, we'll see what the universe says will happen.
Yeah.
We're just going to leave that open.
Brian, that wasn't a hard question.
No, of course. You know, I didn't say a word.
No. Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars, Sharna, I do have to ask you, Bobby Bones is getting married. Will you be there when he ties the knot?
Bobby Bones is getting married. It makes me very, very excited for him. And Caitlin seems absolutely incredible. We can't make it.
Yeah, she thought it was a certain date, and she was like, "Oh, we're going to be there." And we were all set to go. And then it was like, "Oh no, it's a different date." We were planning on being there, and I look forward to meeting Bobby for sure. He seems like an awesome guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Season 30 will be here before we know it.
Season 30,
crazy?
man, oh man.
I did ask Sharna if she would want you as a partner because you guys were supposed to be matched previously.
Yeah, right.
She explained to me why she would not want you as a partner. Would you want to be her partner though? Partner a lot of times.
I don't no, not now. I think that's a weird relationship to try, because she is a pro. This is what she does. And so I'm going to have to step back and just go, hey, teach me everything, which is fine. But under those conditions and doing that show and doing what she does, I know it's like 10 hours of rehearsal a day. And it's like this like real strenuous, program. And it takes a lot of practice and a lot of work. And I worry that in doing something like that, then when you come home, it starts becoming really hard to separate work and home. So I don't know. We talked about maybe at some point we'll do some sort of a dancing something on the show, or if not, we'll dance together just for ourselves.
We definitely want to dance with each other, but doing dancing,
I would totally invite you, but again, I don't really know you, so I
Sharna's
won't.
gotta give me the
But I know you, so I'll invite you.
Do you guys talk about working together in other facets? Like, would you guys? What are those conversations? I mean, is it a reality show? Is it acting together?
We're both creative people, right? So we always have a million ideas of different things. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's television. As creatives, you come up with different things in all different avenues. But, there's also just cool ideas that we come up with and we vibe on. We're like, that would be super awesome. We should totally work on that.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily what you think, but yes, we always do talk about what we can do.
It's fun. It's fun because we're both creative people in very different ways. Like we're in completely different, we have completely different careers and different, but they mingle in some way. And so if we can find ways for them to naturally coincide and work together, then we do that. And we've had a few ideas now that are exciting, that I think are cool.
Before I let you guys go, Brian, what do you hope to teach your kids about philanthropy and giving back as they watch you take on projects like this?
Honestly, I just want them to have a real good set of moral values. I can't make them be people other than the people that they are, but I want them, I hope, it's always my hope and my intention that whoever they decide to be, that they become that person and continue to be that person graciously and lovingly, and they reach out to people and are kind and helpful, and they are people that other people look at and they go, they like being around them as much as I do.
Yeah. You seem like such a good dad. I think that's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
He is an amazing dad. I can tell you that. He's one of the best I've ever known or witnessed. He's incredible.
Oh.